Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and I just very quickly want to walk you through this assignment so you can see what it would look like if we were doing this together. So in this assignment, My Custom Build, you're going to use this website, pcpartpicker.com, to create a custom build that meets all of the following criteria. So you have two options here. You can choose two options. You can choose option one, which is a gaming computer that can play modern video games. So, name a new video game that just came out and make sure that it can play that game. And your budget for this build is $2,000. So your computer has to come in under $2,000. It must include a CPU, a motherboard, memory, storage. Real quick. Memory and storage are two different things. When I say memory, I'm referring to RAM, the random access memory. When I say storage, I'm referring to hard drives or solid state drives that you would want to install. So those are two different things. You need a video card. You need a graphics processing unit or a GPU or a video card for this computer, okay? Because it's a gaming computer, so you need it to be able to, handle all those graphics. Obviously, you need a case for all those components to go into. You need a power supply. Some cases that you buy will have power supplies in them already, so do some research. You need an operating system. You need a monitor, keyboard, mouse, and headphones. So that will be your gaming computer. All of that must come in under $2,000. Option two is a productivity computer that can render video and perform graphic design tasks. So this would be more for somebody who's doing something like what I'm doing, recording video or Photoshop or stuff like that. So you want a CPU, and your budget is $1,500. So this is more of a budget computer. So you want a CPU, motherboard, memory, storage, case, power supply, operating system. You need to purchase Adobe Photoshop software, Premiere software, monitor, keyboard, mouse, drawing tablet, and speakers. So there's a lot of stuff that has to go in there. All right, let's go into pcpartpicker.com and let's talk about how to put a build together. First thing you're going to want to do is log in. So that way you can save your build and you can come back to it later on. So you're going to want to make sure you log in. I'm not going to log in because I don't need to save this build. But you want to log in first. Next, you want to go to System Builder. This is going to pull up this window here, and it will allow you to choose components just by clicking on choose a CPU, choose a CPU color, choose a motherboard. So this will allow you to choose these items. So notice, choose a CPU. Well, hey, I need a CPU for my gaming computer. So let's go ahead and choose one. So I'm going to click choose a CPU. It's going to pull up a list of all of the CPUs that are currently on sale, and it's going to give me information about those CPUs. For example, this AMD Ryzen 5 3600, it has 6 cores, meaning it can do 6 things at once. The core clock is 3.6 gigahertz, which is pretty good. If we boost it, meaning we overclock it, we can get it up to 4.2 gigahertz, and it takes up 65 watts of power. Over here, I can see that it has a 5-star rating with over 500 reviews. That's pretty good. And I can see the price. It's $179 for the CPU for a little 2-inch by 2-inch chip, $179. So I want to do some research. I'm going to look through here, find the right processor that meets the speeds I need, that has the right price and things like that, right? So it's important that you dig through this and find good stuff. All right, so let's say I've done my research and this Ryzen is actually what I want. If I want to add it to my build, I just click add. And then it pops up in here. So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to go through and pick parts, pick all the best parts. Now, I might not need a CPU cooler, so maybe if my budget gets a little bit bloated, I can kill that. But you're just going to go through and pick parts. Now, there are a lot of things that you can organize what you're looking for. By their rating. You can organize by specific manufacturer. If you have some brand loyalty, you can organize by that. You can organize by the type of product, all that stuff. You can even organize by color in some instances. So if you want to build a build that meets, that it's all color coordinated and stuff, you can do that if you want. So let's go back. Let's say I've built my build, right? This is everything I need. It's not everything I need. And I didn't even research these parts. I just picked a couple things. You are going to spend more time researching the parts you're looking for. But let's say this is what I want. And I'm in under budget. I can see down here I'm under budget. You know, my headphones and all that stuff. It's good to go. So then I'm going to come up here and I want to turn in my assignment. Now, it's very important that you pay attention to this next step because this is how you are going to turn in your assignment. This link right here is the link that we are looking for. You want to copy this link. So you're going to highlight the link and you are going to hit Control C, or you can right click and say copy. Okay. Then when you come back over here to My Custom Build and click Turn In, it will ask you to give the URL. You just paste it in there, right? And you can see right here, I'm circling the link you need to copy. So it's this link right here. If you give me this link up here, or this URL, I will not be able to grade your assignment. You will get a 0 until you turn it in properly. So make sure you're selecting this one down here, not that one up there. Cool. All right. That's it for me. This is going to be a fun assignment. Put together a really cool looking computer, a computer that does some good stuff. Impress me, impress yourself. And again, you know, save this build. You might want to buy it whenever you have the money. All right. See you later. Have fun.